Back again, and guess what? I've got my second mystery book package. This time I ordered a science fiction only because that last mystery package was a science fiction and fantasy, and it was full of like Dungeons and Dragons fiction novels, which I wasn't really interested in those, and I only ended up keeping 2 of the books out of that entire package. Only 3 of them were science fiction. So this time it's science fiction only. I have gone ahead and opened it, but I haven't looked at any of the titles. That last package left little glue pieces all over the carpet. I didn't want that to happen again. So I'm just going to dive right in because I'm really excited. I'm hoping I get some good ones in this package. Okay, let's see here. That's the packing slip. Okay, the first book is Old Man's War by John Scalzi. Show you the cover here. Uh-oh. Ninja Kitty's playing with my mic cord. Ninja, don't mess with that. We'll just hang that right up here. Okay. Okay. John Perry did 2 things on his 75th birthday. First, he visited his wife's grave, then he joined the army. The good news is that humanity finally made it to the stars. The bad news is that out there, planets fit to live on are scarce, and alien races willing to fight us for them are common. So we fight. Far from Earth, the war has been going on for decades, brutal, bloody, and unyielding. There's more on the back, but I won't read the rest. I think that gives us a pretty good idea. Well, this one seems interesting, but I don't think it's really going to be my thing. I don't get into war and stuff like that very well. Ooh. Now, this is a good cover. Look at this cover. It's called The Weird of the White Wolf by Michael Moorcock. Very cool cover. Front, back, side. Yeah, but this one looks like fantasy, not science fiction, but that's fine. Oh, it's a 3rd novel in a series. That's kind of a bummer, but let's read the back a little bit here. We must be bound to one another then, bound by hell-forged chains and fate-haunted circumstances. Well then, let it be thus so, and men will have cause to tremble and flee when they hear the names of Elric of Melbone and Stormbringer his sword. We are 2 of a kind, produced by an age which has deserted us. Let us give this age cause to hate us. That one actually looks pretty good. Okay, what's this one? Waves by M.A. Foster. At the Top Secret Lab of Speculations, Inc. Okay, here's the cover. It's a pretty good cover. Spine, back. I'll read a little bit on the back here. Fraish arrived on the planet Mulcahy to replace a missing scientist at Halcyon Station. That was the name of the very isolated and weirdly constructed laboratory of Speculations, Inc. What was going on there was not clear, but Fraish suspected that it had to do with the immortality drugs. So did the owners of the planet, a Russian-Turkish combine, who were foreshadowing Fraish from the moment of his arrival. Well, that doesn't sound very good either. This next one is Agent of Byzantium by Harry Turtledove. Yeah, I know Harry Turtledove. He writes novels that depict an alternate history for Earth. So there's the cover. There's the side. There's the back. Making the world safe for Byzantium. In a Muslim-free universe where Constantinople never fell, the Byzantine Empire has not only survived but flourished, developing technology at an earlier date than in our universe and spreading its power and influence throughout the world. But Byzantium has enemies who are jealous of its glory and would like nothing better than to bring it down and loot its treasures. Yeah, not terribly interested in that one either, but I'll tell you, these novels all beat the heck out of that last box. That last one had all that D&D stuff, and that's just not my thing. Ooh, this one looks good. Okay. Project Pope by Clifford D. Seamack. Robots, romance, and religion combine in the year's most unusual novel. Look at this cover. Now, this looks pretty cool, I must say. I think I'm definitely going to read this one. That sounds awesome. Let's read a little bit of the back. Vatican 17, on the Rim planet, fittingly called the end of everything, a bizarre society of robots and humans toiled for 1,000 years to protect a religion that would create a new and all-embracing faith. No novelty in a galaxy crowded with religions. But one project was hidden from the hordes of pilgrims welcomed at Vatican 17. trained human sensitives were sending their minds ranging through all of time and space, gathering all the information that could exist. With that information, a computer of infinite knowledge, wisdom, and infallibility was being constructed in secret, the ultimate pope. Okay, that one sounds pretty good. Let's see what's next here. The Fated Sun, Kutath, by C.J. Cherry, what? Cherryha? Cherry H. Show you the cover and the side and the back. This is another sequel. It's the third novel in a series. And that also doesn't look terribly... Oh, I guess so. I thought it didn't look science fiction-y, but there is a little shuttle of some sort in the background there. We'll read a little bit of the back. Katuth was an ancient world on a dying one. Oh, an ancient world and a dying one. In ages past, its best sons and daughters had gone to the stars to serve as mercenaries in the wars of aliens. Now the survivors of its star-flung people, the Mri, had come back in the form of a single woman, the last priestess queen, Meline, and a single man, the last warrior, Niun, and one other, the human Sten Duncan, who had deserted Earth's military to swear service to the foes of his own species. That one actually sounds pretty good. I'll probably read that one too. Okay, let's see. Freedom's Choice by Anne McCafferty. Oh, she wrote that Dragon series. Let's see. A fun adventure, delightfully audacious. Let's see, show you the cover. And does this have an inside? No, it doesn't. I thought maybe it had a little one of those little inset covers. The back. Okay. In Freedom's Landing, beloved author Anne McCafferty created a new world that human slaves were forced to colonize. In time, this new world became more than a home. It became something to fight for. But now Chris Bjornson and her comrades have found evidence of another race on their planet. Are they ancients, long dead and gone, or could they still exist to join their fight? This episode of the Freedom Saga is as exciting and convincing as the first, so it's another sequel. Drat. Well, I'm not really interested in starting sequels at this time, but some of these do sound interesting. Grimspace by Anne Aguirre? I'm butchering these author names, I swear. Okay, let's look at the tagline. Her next jump may be her last. Oh, she must be like dimension jumping, perhaps. Okay, let's see what the back says. By all accounts, Sarantha Jax should have been burned out years ago. As the carrier of a rare gene, Jax has the ability to jump ships through grimspace, a talent that cuts into her life expectancy, but makes her a highly prized navigator for the Corps. But then the ship she is navigating crash lands, and she's accused of killing everyone on board. It's hard for Jax to defend herself. She has no memory of the crash. Imprisoned and subjugated to a ruthless interrogation, Jax is on the verge of madness. Then a mysterious man breaks into her cell, offering her freedom for a price. March needs Jax to help his small band of rogue fighters break the Corps monopoly on interstellar travel and establish a new breed of jumper. Maybe. That one sounds all right. This one has a bookmark in it. Apparently they got halfway through and quit. Their bookmark was still inside. This book is pretty ratty, actually. Okay, let's see. This one is called Star Colony by Keith Laumer. At last, his long-awaited epic novel. Maybe it's a debut novel? Pulse-pounding stuff, says the magazine of science fiction and fantasy. Let's see. Coming in fast and low, the huge ship made planetfall. 3 years out from Terra, the colony ship Omega had reached her destination, and the crew began to offload the cargo of passengers. Then the ship vanished. Against the vast panorama of an unexplored universe, science fiction master Keith Laumer sets his first volume on the history of the world called Calmer, mankind's first venture among the stars. That one didn't sound too bad. Yeah, that one might be good. Okay. Oh, this one looks terrible. Oh, I haven't been showing you the covers, have I? There's the cover of that one. Side, back. Did I show you the cover of Grimspace? Just in case I did. There's Grimspace. Back. Okay. This last one doesn't look good. Okay, it's called Major, and it's by Rick Shelley, and the tagline says, he can lead his men into the thick of battle, but can he get them out? Yeah, this is probably not going to be my cup of tea at all. Okay, let's see. Lon Nayland has risen through the ranks of DMC like none before him, consistently showing his courage under fire and making his mark as a leader of men. Now with a growing family of his own, Lon has begun to grasp the higher responsibility that comes with higher rank, and not all of it is welcome. But even as he begins to reconsider the path he has taken, duty calls once more. Nope, that one doesn't sound very good. Well, I will tell you, though, I'm a lot more pleased with the books in this haul than I was, or this package, rather, than I was in that last one. This one, really, like this one here, awesome cover, love it. This one sounds promising. That one, not so much. This one sounds promising. Potentially promising. Yeah, so I've got a few here that I'm definitely going to check out. I'll read like a few chapters in them and see if I want to read them. I think that'll be the last of my mystery packages.